welcome to my channel. My name is Sunflower Sims, and today I am renovating Venessa. I'm not sure how you say her last name, but Venessa from Del Sol Valley. I am renovating her house. I do add on to it and change up the shape quite a bit. This is with before and after screenshots too. By the time you're seeing this video, it'll be up on the gallery. My original ID is linked down below. And yeah, so I was just playing with the roofing, trying to adjust it, working on the floor plan, looking to see how I wanted to do this. So this lot, in my opinion, gets a huge makeover, and I call it Del Sol Valley Dream because I feel like it is the perfect house for a single sim in, or even a couple in Del Sol Valley. Especially if they're just starting out. They have an amazing backyard, I think, when it's all done. How Venessa is affording this lot, I have no clue, considering she's like a struggling actress, and she gets a pretty cool house. It was a really big lot to try and put like a smaller home on. So here I am just switching out some doors and windows. I do add a fireplace, and yeah, I end up adding on a second bedroom, which is used as an office, but of course if you wanted to, you could always switch it out for another bedroom, and you don't necessarily have to use this house for Venessa. You could use it for yourself too, but I kind of tailored it towards her. Pretty colorful, pretty fun. It's not the most colorful house I've ever built, but it is fairly colorful. Giving her a nice big pool in the backyard. I figured that with a lot that big, she needs one, and she's living in California. I don't know, those acting gigs must be paying her a lot if she can afford this place. Yeah, I just moved around the lot quite a bit trying to figure out how I wanted to do this. I tried to keep it in the same style as some of the houses in the rest of the neighborhood too, in like the facade. So I do go ahead and add in like a parking area in the back, and I do size up a car and put it back there for her. And the backyard doesn't end up having like a lot of yard space. It's mostly like patio and stuff, but I think it turns out really, really nice. And I think for a single sim, or even, you know, like I said, a couple without kids, this is the perfect home to start out in. I think that it turns out really, really well. I give her a nice big bonfire. I give her a basketball hoop. I do go ahead and put in a little bit of outdoor seating too. I meant to put in a grill, but I forgot, so you can easily add one on the back patio. And then I was using some of the Strangerville cacti. I thought that they could work in Del Sol Valley. I thought that in an LA area you might see some cacti, maybe not as much as like something like Strangerville, but I thought it worked. I think it turned out okay. I didn't go like too overkill, I don't think. It's not like they're absolutely everywhere, but I just used a few. And yeah, putting in a palm tree to match the surroundings, and just some overgrown ground cover. I was debating about what kind of tree to put back there. I think I ended up taking it out actually, just because it didn't look quite right to me. And then I really struggled with what to do with this front portion of the yard. I figured her backyard was so complete, I didn't really know what to put in the front yard. I think I did it okay though. I just end up putting in some trees in a row, and I think it ends up looking all right. Moving on to the back, like I said, I'm putting in the patio stuff. I make it nice and colorful. Oh wait, never mind. I thought I did the teal. I guess I went with the white instead. Oh well. Yeah, so I definitely changed up the house enough, but I think the house itself is recognizable. It's more of like the yard and stuff that is pretty different. Also, by the way, I apologize if I sound kind of stuffy. I am pretty congested right now. I'm 99.9% sure it's not corona, it's just allergies. I have not been taking my allergy medicines. These are 100% allergy symptoms. I feel totally fine. I'm just a little congested and stuff. yeah, so I apologize if I sound nasally. I do go ahead and put some of these flowers from Jungle Adventure on the side of the house. I don't think I keep them on both sides of the windows. On the window, I just do the one side further away from the house because it was clipping into the house and it bothered me. But as you can see, well, as you'll see in the screenshots, or if you're familiar with the house, I did keep some of the original floor plan, like the half wall is still there. The kitchen and living room are roughly the same, but the living room and kitchen end up being a little bit smaller because with the addition of the office that I put in for her. I thought about doing a sectional, but it wasn't really going to work very well in the space, I didn't think. So I went ahead and just did, a regular couch set. Yeah, so I do end up making it green. It's not, like I said, it's not the most colorful build I've ever done, but it's colorful enough. I think it turned out pretty fun for Venessa. I think that she definitely keeps a clean house. I believe she's a neat sim, but also I figure she's so busy acting that she doesn't have a lot of clutter in her house and she doesn't have time to be home to make that much of a mess. So I kept it pretty clean and simple. But yeah, so the kitchen I did downsize quite a bit. And the dining area ends up going kind of in the entryway, which is a little bit odd, but it works. I think it works just fine for this build. Yeah, I don't clutter up the kitchen too much either. I put in the necessities, but that's about it. Again, I figure she's not home that much. She's pretty busy sim, so I just leave it. And then I just put in a dining table over here. It seats 4 sims. That way, if she has company over or whatever, she has plenty of space for them all to sit. And just decorating the entryway here. What else can I say? Okay, so my next build, I am going to be doing a limited pack build, which I'm really excited about. It's going to be definitely a challenge, and it's definitely going to be different, but I just tend to use all my packs and just kind of go crazy in my builds and use everything I have that I want. So doing a limited pack build is definitely going to be challenging, but I think I can do it, and I hope it turns out well. I go ahead and use some of these slats from what's it called, Eco Lifestyle, as some modern wall decorations. I do give Venessa a makeover as well, by the way, but so I wanted to make sure in her room she had a makeup table and stuff. She keeps her blue hair, she keeps her some of her colorful makeup, so I added the dresser, and I believe I added a makeup table, just because I figure, she likes to play with her hair and makeup, she needs a vanity table. Went for a yellow theme in here again. I know I already did Sunflower Cottage this week, if you're watching this video when it first comes out, but I thought that the yellow was colorful and fun, and I thought it was really pretty for her. I figure she, even though she plays with, she likes to play up her outfits and her hair and her makeup, but I think in terms of her home, she's pretty modern, and like I said, I made it colorful, but not too colorful. It's not the most colorful build I've ever done. Yeah, I also want to say, if I'm sure she's watching this probably, but my roommate did give me some input on this build. That wicker chair was her suggestion, by the way. I figured if she saw this and I didn't mention anything, she'd be like, Megan. But yeah. So shout out to my roommate for giving me some input on some things, and when I wasn't sure what to do with the front yard space, for some suggestions. So we're going to be moving on to the screenshots pretty soon here, so make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys all at my next one. Alright, bye!